Hey everyone, it's time for another episode of Workers Resources. It's been a couple days for me for recording. Hopefully we can get back into it really quickly. We have a lot to build because I made some discoveries as well as some mistakes, and I want to correct them as soon as I can. Basically, as always, I hope I can earn your subscription today if you already are a subscriber of the channel. Remember, I'm on Twitch 4 days a week, Thursday through Sunday, streaming, as well as doing YouTube videos, about 10 videos a week across all 7 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you get double time. The rest of the week, one video a day isn't too bad. Hopefully I can earn that subscription. Besides that, let's get into it. Now, one thing I gotta do is turn this lower. Whoop. Okay. And we gotta go make sure we would take care of our first mistake. I noticed that my trucks were going all the way around here to go to this warehouse. And I'm like, why? And the reason why is this. And I had no idea that was here. So I put it to high priority, but there's really a way to get fixed around it, or a way to fix it rather, which is gonna be to go like this. Just to about, excuse me? Why no? Why no? Some other infrastructure is in the way. Are you sure? Oh, I saw you. Yep, there you go. So that takes care of that. And I also have a little list of myself over here because there's so many little things I wanted to fix. I was like, come on. So the one thing I'm going to do besides the normal little fixes, I want to look at this thing. I have not turned any fire department stuff on here yet because we have no building people here. We have no firefighters by purpose. We're on the first year. Well, we're into the second year technically, right? And my thought is, do we gamble with anything with firefighters? And I think the answer is no. So what I'm going to do is just buy at least 2. And we're going to figure out what we can buy. I don't want to have a big problem. I want to go for what's the worst. Speed level 4, speed level 23. This is the best. Buy 2 of these, which require, it doesn't tell me how many. The fire station now is 2. And we're going to put this up to, see this right here will take our people. And this is going to be moved to high priority. So they don't have to walk all the way over here to do this. That makes no sense. So that'll be higher priority as well. Let's go to this. We're going to make it, I don't know. Can I not? Buildings without power supply. Well, my plan is foiled already. Anyway, so when that gets built, this will automatically take control of it. Next thing I want to fix. Well, I didn't realize they were doing all this over here, and that's not a bad thing. I'm okay with it. This has been used on gravel because it isn't a bulldozer or an excavator and one truck going into it. They've made the back end here almost done. They made this one. That's waiting. This depot is not being touched yet. That's fine. This clothing factory is still building. This bus station, I think I'm going to let it go. I think I'm going to let it be on construction. This area as well, they're going to go through this very quickly, and let's just turn it on. If they hit it, fine. As for this, they're doing this stuff with that. That's fine. Now, one other thing I want to show, during one of the earlier videos, I actually was like, why won't this work? Why can't I get steel and blocks from here? And the reason is, this road isn't done. Or construct this factory connection. So I put it up to higher connection capacity, and I'm going to take, I think I'm going to flip this one to another direction because it shouldn't never be taking stuff from here this way, just in case. I could be wrong on that, but I'm okay. Well, with the priority set, with only these 2 taking, I don't mind if they do, if there's overages, but there shouldn't be any overages. So we're going to go let that one go for now. The oil that's here, the 3 pump jacks, which are there, and there, they're okay. I could build a little more here. I think I'm overbuilding as it is in this area. I want to let this chunk down a little bit to get this area fully functional. So that leads to another piece. And that piece is to go over here. This area is pretty well where I want it to be, kinda. It's got a couple free construction zones. It's got a distribution office. No, it's got a technical services office. It's got a depot. It's got a bus station. It's importing people from the area, dumping them here to be collected by other people. And that's not bad. And this one here has no one. It's going to pick 15 people. It's kind of calmed down a little bit. That's all right until this one gets done. Actually, it is done. Huh. I could use that. But for now, what I'm going to do is make this a little bit better. And what I want to do is make a road here that's paved, but with gravel, just so we don't have this area having a free gas station, so I can free up that gas station. So what I'm going to do is make another road right behind it, all right? And what I'll do with it is connect it in here and have a gas station that's actually here, that's actually fueled from the border or from our stuff over here. Either way, it's fine, but it has to be a normal gas station, not one of the dirt ones. They work well. The problem is I don't want this road here much longer, and I connected this technical service over here. So yeah, I can move a few little things over. They don't need to be here. They're mostly to set up to help build these roads. But part of that is making sure these two roads get built. I'm gonna put those in right now. The reason being, I want this to make sure that this place is used at all. It's fully capable, not like mud roads, which slow people down even worse, especially during the rain. So we're gonna put in a couple more gravel roads. And all the way from here all the way over. Now, you might be like, why? Why do you need that? Well, they're gravel and they're very cheap. And having 3 of them here won't be a problem. Two people go in, they can go use both roads, but it should be all right. I'm going to say build that now. It's not going to be high in the queue. I'm going to leave priority where it is. These guys, however, because the construction offices are so close, should be able to find it because it's under 3,000 feet. They should find those jobs and say, you know what, I want to help with that because they're already doing this road and that road is on high priority. So if that's the case, we don't need to worry about it. They're going to finish that first. There's no other road connection here. It's just one. There is a rail connection and there is power connections. And that leads me to what I think I made a big mistake on. And you're more than welcome to comment on it if you want. We'll let this run while we're talking about it. I will put on fire speed. I want to make this area into another depot area. Not as crazy as this, but I want to make it soon. And the reason why, this area has to be in residential as well as research. And it's not ready. It's not even started. So I think it's time to make a little depot area here off of this and make an extra road. Now this road is getting done. It'll probably be done somewhat soonish. It's got, it needs 83 more tons of gravel and 500 work days, which the excavator or bulldozer on it will take it down a little bit. So I'm okay letting it kind of go, but I will put a dirt road in here or another road and maybe assign the priority on this one. I can't do much here until this is ready to go, or I make another road here and make it all dirt. And I don't know if I want that. This road, however, can go away. It is no, it can't. Yes, it can. It's a marker. All it is to say from here to, I think it was from here to this road here. I think that's roughly what's going on, if I remember correctly. We can't build any residential buildings there. We can build like storage yards. We can build in warehouses. We can build in, places that don't pollute more than like 1 or 1.5 clouds, maybe 2. But I don't want to put anything really close. I want to keep this as smog free as possible because workers that aren't polluted don't die. And workers that don't die, they keep working. I know this is hard to understand. Some of you are like, this is the most basic thing in the world. How can you say this? Some people don't know. They're brand new players. I've seen people put a coal mine right next to their town, 3 feet away, or a meter away, is literally a steel mill, pumping out all kinds of garbage. And they're like, I don't understand why my hospital and my tenements right next to it, everyone's dying. Could anyone tell me? And I see these posts. I'm like, did they not do the tutorial? They probably didn't, which is okay. It's not knocking people, but it's like, would you want to live next to a steel mill, like within touching distance of the walls of it? Not really. All right. While that's going, we're gonna start building a little bit more now. The more I do, the more I let go and let this go, the more it'll get finished. And I really don't have much of this being built right now. These are all suspended. All right. They are going to build the roads. They are going to get some stuff done. And I really want to get the rail line started. Like this area here is also meant to have maybe here. I think maybe this way. I'm not sure if I think maybe that way. I'm not really sure. I got to have an offshoot where the train depot can actually get a rail construction yard and start pulling resources from it so they can build rail with me just putting up a bunch of rail and saying, go do your job, I'll talk to you later, and then let it run for a year or two. I also want to get some farming stuff in very shortly. And that's why this is separated the way it is. Like heavy industry should be like here, this way. Everything polluting should be over here. There is probably going to be a coal and iron mine, but let's see how badly those do it. I want to make sure it's probably as bad as I thought. 1.5 clouds for an iron mine. Okay, what about fossil fuels? Coal mine, 1.5. Okay, so they're not that bad. What about the processor? The processor, 1.5. Here's where it gets really stupid. The steel mill. Really? No, that's prime. That's that. There it is. Steel mill. Look at that many clouds in the middle. See the little clouds? There's 5 little clouds in the dead center of that little thing? That will kill your people within 1,500 meters. People die like Crazy. They're getting absolutely polluted. So that steel mill and everything else has to be from this line. Well, no, this line over. All right. This way can be all storages. It's thinking like the commercial district, and then this stuff should be residential. Now, there's going to be commercial in there and stuff like that, but commercial under communism isn't as crazy as it is in America. So let's start building some stuff out. Right off the bat, I want to get the free construction sites down. This is done or getting done, and I kind of wish I had let it go between episodes, but they've got a tremendous amount of gravel, 99 tons. And as he works, he's automatically reducing himself. I don't know if there's any workers here, though. I don't see any workers. I don't know if they have any workers. Can they even get workers? Wait a minute. Like, that's a construction office. Yeah. You've got this. Where do you get your workers? You get workers from everything from this house. All right, what I'm going to do, just for now, is reassign this one for workers to right there and hope it works. Yeah, I am. We're there, because he should be able to come out if he needs it. I said I was going to build the overshoot on this. I'm not sure I should until these are done, but I think it might be a good idea to start making this road here because it's not being used, like, ever, as a gravel road. So I'm going to put that in real quick. I want to make sure I have these, like, side roads off of my main roads that are for yards and stuff that might have a lot of backup, including gas stations, distribution houses, warehouses, storage yards. I don't want them off the main road. I've learned that mistake so many times, and I really don't want it to happen again. So we'll be like this. 1, 2, and they should automatically build. Now that guy's going to go up there that way, but that's all right. He can go on through. So let that go. I still want to do this one, but if I build this yard... No, I can do it. I'm going to put my free yards in. So we're going to put in a... where's... Yeah, I just came back after recording, after like a week off of recording, and I feel really discombobulated. I feel like I'm not on it at all, and I don't know why. I just can't keep my mind the right way. So, let's get some free construction yards. I think it's under construction. Yeah, free. I have 5 more. So I'm going to build just a few. Come on. 1, 2, flip it around. 3, 4. Then I'm going to take this here just a little bit more, go that way. And we're going to buy, I said I wasn't going to buy more construction vehicles, but then I realized how much I have to build, and I realized I'm really behind. So we're going to have these yards go from there. And we're going to have to copy these resource, that order to these 4. Now that's all done. And we're going to start building a little bit of everything. Not like crazy amounts, but just enough to maybe get things going. So let's go to bulldozer. 1 bulldozer. Then I want excavator at the same place. And the last one I would like is an open haul. No, sorry, a dumper or dump truck. There you go. That one's done. Next. I'm going to let them run while they're doing it. I'm not going to let them sit still because they're going to come from the border and move on down. And there's no gas stations. I need a free gas station or I'm going to forget about it. So, where's it? Yep. See, this is what I wanted, a gas station off a gravel road, not on this crap, but I have no choice. They're just going to come up and get ready. I need to get the gas station in with a distribution house to make sure they fill it back up. And I'm like, really? Yep, that's the way it is. Flip over this way. Gas station free. Now we have to go to general cargo and get a distribution house. See, distribution office. I don't like how this is grayed out, and it defaults to that when we only have access to that. I'm not saying it's a bad or a good thing. I'm just like, I don't like it. So distribution office, we have 4. We'll do 1 there. Now this office is going to get a single cistern. Oil tank. We don't technically need a cistern, but I still want it. And I'm going to set him up to go, you're going to go here to here. And you're going to load at the customs house. You're going to unload here above. I think it's... Oh, custom value setting. I always mess this up in my brain. I don't know why my brain does this. I want it to say above 60. So I'm going to say below 30. If it's 30%, you're going to go get some fuel because that way they can work. What are they doing now? They're going over here to help. Okay, fine. See, they're going to come out and do some extra work, and that's fine because these roads here got to be done too. I don't think it's that important, but I can't do much else because there's nothing else built yet. So this little area has everything we need for just basic construction outpost-wise. So I want to get into it right off the bat to free gas station, a depot, which we built. No, we didn't build the depot. The depots let me have a little more area to dump cars or trucks that we're not using yet, and I really got to make sure I have that because I keep forgetting to use it. And I think it's under here. Depots, yeah, free. I don't think it matters. Yeah, we got a couple more. Right there. Now this thing can actually hold a few extra trucks and stuff. They're all going down the road to help, and that's fine. I'm not sure if they got fuel though. They might. Oh, I know what they're doing. They're going to come all the way down. Wow. They're going to come all the way over here and get gas here if they can. If they make it. Will he make it? He's on 0. He's got 0 liters. Look at that. It says 0. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm like, really? And if, by the way, if you think I'm missing building something, please you're more than welcome to let me know. I'm not like some know-it-all who's like, how dare you? Like, you know, I might pretend to be on my Twitch channel, but that's just for crap shits and giggles. Okay, that's all built that way. What else do I need? I need over here, I do need a cement truck. Default, where is it? Concrete mixer, give me one of those. I don't know if I'll need more than one, so I'm gonna say that one for now. We'll go over here. I do know I need an open hull. I do need one of these. And then I need a covered hull. That lets you get electronics. And then I need... I'm gonna put the bus in here. Yeah. See, that goes 52 miles an hour, 46 miles an hour, 40. I'm gonna go for the SKD 706. Put him in there. Now, there's a fourth spot, and I know that. This one's not being used. That one's only cement. I'm going to put two more dump trucks in here because I guarantee we're going to need them. And all these will be transferred, by the way, into the new construction yards we're going to build very quick. As soon as this is done, I'd like to put another road off it and build it ASAP, but I'm not sure I'm going to get there. I also could do another way and put a road this way and then connect it over here. And the only way people would come up there, if I especially say like one way at the end, they would come out this way. It might be, or just cut the road off later on. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it so I don't have to have my construction yards be cut off when I'm upgrading the road in front of them. That's why I did this little crappy area over here, and I'm using the free yards. Okay. Getting fuel. I'd like this to be higher than 30. If it's under 60, yeah, load it. Okay, I am doing it backwards. My brain, I've been playing this game for like 5 years, and I still always mess that up, and I don't know why. I'm like, oh no, can they go through there? No way. And blade that? I'll be shocked. Okay, so one road is done. That one's gonna, let's go take a look over here for 5 seconds. I want this gravel yard done badly, and they are working on it slowly but surely. You can see the workday is slowly ticking down. Is this yard done yet? Nope. Is this done yet? Oh, okay. Really? Wait. Really? What are you missing? You're missing work days. Seriously? See, this is not supposed to be this way, so I'm going to cut this down a bit. I'm going to put it down to like 30. I don't want to go... build nothing and then put it back up to 30. And I think that's enough. The extra people will not be dumping there anymore, and they'll go home. Okay, over here. Okay, they're building the depot. Oh, man. That's a good thing. That'll be next episode, though. I need to build that yard, and I just need to start supplying it, but that's why I'm making these better roads compared to dirt. Like, dirt's fine versus gravel until you have a rainstorm or snow, and then it becomes horrible. So that's why I'm trying to build it as quick as possible. Come on, you're almost done. I hate waiting. I hate it. So, we'll start putting it up now. I would like you, come on, to go this way. 69 tons of gravel. Sounds childish. Love it. Build that place. Now this one, I'm going to put high priority. Or I'm not. Okay, now I am. So they're coming back with fuel, and they came back and took them like a third of a tank. God dang it. They won't do it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not going there? You're going home. You finished. Oh, Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, let's start building. We need to get a construction yard immediately, and that's why I was hoping. I'm sorry it's taking, the pace isn't the most amazing, but I have to admit, if you're here for like the most fastest gameplay, you're probably at the wrong channel. I'm trying my best. Of course. Of course. Well, there's a way around that. We could go like this, make a double. You know what? We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Snug it. I like to snug it. Put another one over here and snug this one. Okay. And remember, these won't be built until this is done, so that's perfect. Great. Now, all these are just for construction vehicles, as you know. However, having a storage area nearby might be good. I also want to build a gas station, and I want to make sure it's not on this road. So I'm going to have another road, probably either over here or maybe over here, where all these tanks go, and I think that's a good idea right off the bat. I know it's a lot of road building, but I would rather... What do I want? Yeah, well, I love that. That's a huge amount. Yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. So if I want to put a storage here, I could put, what can I put there? What's going to be the most used? Gravel, probably, for a while until we get our own bitumen coming in. I really don't want to upgrade all my roads to asphalt. I know how much I've seen players do that a lot, and I see them, like, their costs spiral out of control, and I'm trying not to do that. Now, I will show you last month because I forgot to. It's 21 minutes in. Last month, we spent, import of resources was $97,000, of which most of it was filling up that warehouse and the 2 storage yards in the first town because we fixed the roads. Now, that's okay. I'm perfectly all right with that because the reasoning is the price of those things over time always goes up with inflation in this game. Like, for instance, let's go here. Let's go domestic. No, let's go for, what is it? Right here, current prices. Page 2. Go to steel. And we're going to put it on all. And the price of steel is going all over the place for this. There's some economic factors in the world, but I'm importing a decent amount. Now, the price was going down a little bit as we started importing, all right? But originally, it was, for us, 300 straight. Now it's up to 336. Not a huge increase. Not a huge increase, but if you have any game past like 3 or 4 years, you'll see the price of steel approach almost 400 very quickly if you start mass importing from the border, which is okay. That's why you should start very quickly if you can, after the most basic stuff is set up. A steel mill isn't the worst thing when you have like 5,000 or 6,000 citizens. Before that, though, it's kind of like there's no way you can run this thing with all the coal and iron you need. So if you start buying the stuff early at a steady pace, no matter what, you keep it like, I don't know, below like 300 or 400 tons a month, probably like 250, you will stockpile it away, have a fire station so it doesn't burn, by the way, because it can, and just gently keep filling your stockpile. Now, you're going to draw from your own stockpile, but you can only build so quick. Unless you put up like 50 construction zones, you're perfectly all right. And the price, while it increases, you still have stuff at older prices. Now, some of you will say, well, you're using fuel to move it in. You're right, I am. I'm storing it too. And those buildings cost resources, but we're going to use those resources in my mind at a big enough clip that if I consistently build a small overage of steel, it won't hurt my economy later on. And if I run out of money, I mean, going through 10 million is pretty hard, but you have all these resources as long as you can protect them from fire. And I am not building this one again, by the way. Oh my God. I was not ready for this. I'll make the smaller one sooner. One thing I'm also not sure of, this right here, they are not building it. It's driving me nuts, and I don't know why. It's on high priority. It's assigned to both offices. It literally only needs 6 work days, and it's done. And they're not doing it, and it's driving me crazy. And I have no idea why. There goes some of them. Please go over there. Please, 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 please. Nope, where are you going? You're going to go work at the fire station, aren't you? Garbage container is overfilled. I was afraid of this. The funny thing is, I don't care about the citizens we're getting because they're not mine. But it's full. So what we're going to have to do is take care of that. So let's get a trash vehicle. I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew it. The reason I was waiting, by the way, and not doing... someone caught, I think his name was Mike, and or Matt. I'm sorry if I don't remember the name exactly. You've been a person in my channel for a long time. I don't know your Twitch name. I know your real life name, and I don't want to say the rest of it. But I was trying to get this done. And the reason being, we will eventually be importing trash to separate and make money off of, as well as biological matter makes fertilizer, which can help you on your farms. I was trying to get this done because look at this, all the trash in here, majority of it is biological waste. I mean, we're getting it from the workers that are being imported. So great, I could have them. Nope, this isn't done yet, even though it's on high priority. There's a lot of not happening right now. A lot of it is road construction, and I know that. And I think it's just missing workers right now. A lot of the working that can be done with this stuff. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Nope, it's all there. It's all there. I'm kind of surprised it's all coming down to workers right now. And I think this road getting done sooner rather than later will be a big help. We need workers from here too. We just do. It's just the way it is. So I'm not going to put on high priority. Well, there's a lot of things on high priority, which I don't want to put any more on until they get a little more done. I'm just asking for issues, and I don't want to do that. So for the moment, I'll let this town keep going. I just want to show it to you. So this is getting built. Come, is it? Oh my God. Are they not on auto find? Auto search, 3,000 meters. They can't until this road's done. It's one. It needs 2 work days. Oh, okay. Where did the bus go? You're right here. What are you doing? Oh, it just finished. Ah! See, I know there's a few problems, and they're going to drive me crazy. What's going to happen is I have to wait for these things. If I put a bunch of them on here, they'll shotgun across all these different jobs, and things will get done slower and slower and slower. That's why you don't want to put up 100 constructions. You can pause them. I get that, and I'm going to. But seeing them kind of sit still drives me crazy. I want to put up a storage here. What that storage will be, I'm assuming... Yeah, I'm going to put a big yard in. We are... Oh, of course we are. Let's get a few more done. I want to go down here to... I think it's... That's the open storage medium. That's the free one. Now, you might say, why am I not using medium storages? And there's a reason behind that. Now, I'm going to put a storage... Instead of going having them go all the way across, I'm going to put it on this road instead. And I'm hoping by doing... Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of an angle. No, I'm not. I was going to. I talked myself out of it. Put one here. I'm going to put one here. Nope, no connection. I'm going to put a gravel road right in the front. If I could see a gravel road. Build it. I'm sorry, I'm not too sorry that we're taking a lot of time because I'm going max speed. I could get a 3x mod, but it quickly crashes the game unless you know what you're doing. And I do feel like I know what I'm doing, but I don't want to go kind of crazy on it. I will cut the episode here. I'm going to go right and record the next one right away. So if it's, you know, let's say the next day you're looking at, okay, you watched it live, you're one of the few people who watched it that first day, thank you. And you'll see the next one in 2 days because that's the way the schedule I run until the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Lets me put one Workers and Resources, one RimWorld episode out every day within an hour of each other. 3 days. I'm trying to get higher, but I need 14 episodes to make sure a week works, and that's 7 hours to 8 hours of recording and 3 or 4 hours of editing, depending on how you do it. So thank you very much. I hope I earned your subscription today. There's also links down below as always. If anything else you want to hit some buttons for, that's fine. If not, I hope to earn it in the next video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.